What's up guys, this is KSHMR and today I am on Amazon Music's This Date That Year where I want to tell you about some of my most special moments. So let's do it. So the first day is October 21st of 2010. That's when the single I produced for the Far East movement called Like a G6. David, my partner at the time, had written the chorus. I did the beat, and the guys the Far East movement just did quick verses, and the song came together really quickly. It opened the door for me to produce for a lot of different pop stars like Robin Thicke, Selena Gomez, and Enrique Iglesias. Like a G6 was a weird introduction to being on the chart, because not only did we get on the chart, but we went to #1. I mean, up until then, I would eat one sandwich a day. I'd split it in the middle, finish it at the end of the day, and I was pretty much surviving off of coffee and nicotine. So that takes us to February 24th of 2014. So this is the date that Megalodon came out. I had released it through Spinnin' Records, and at that time in dance music, it was a lot of European DJs. All their music videos looked the same. They'd be, you know, these hot girls going out on a boat, just like a feel-good music video. So I thought it would be fun to do a similar concept where it starts out with these two girls going out on a boat, but then all of a sudden the boat is attacked by this huge prehistoric shark called the Megalodon, and it eats both of them. The music video made a splash, no pun intended. It set up my whole career as KSHMR. Okay, this next one is very special. This is December 29th of 2015. This is when I performed at Sunburn Goa. And just for some context, you know, I had gone through India my whole life, visiting my grandparents. Specifically, my grandpa had always fought me on my pursuit of music. He always thought that it was better as a hobby. But I wanted to do it full time, and it was hard convincing him. But when I brought him on stage at Sunburn and he saw these 20, 30,000 people, it would definitely convinced him. You know, the whole crowd was yelling, Taraji, Taraji. And I think in the months that preceded, his inbox on Facebook got this huge influx of friend requests, so much that he had to make a statement. He said, no more friend requests. I can't accept any more friends. I have too many friends. The next day is October 13th, 2017. This marks the release of my song Underwater, which was my first collaboration with the Indian artist Sonu Nigam. The experience with Sonu was, you know, it was like working with Michael Jackson or something. He was so established, so mature in his career, so confident of himself. I don't know what goes into it. Whatever the formula is, Sonu's got it down. He just has exactly the right perspective on music, and it's a beautiful thing. And you know, even after a song came out, he texted me checking on my grandpa because he heard that he was getting sick, and he's just a really sweet, down-to-earth guy. And when you think about how much he's accomplished, it makes it even more special. This next day, I saved the best for last, is November 3rd, 2023. This is when my album Karam released. This is my collaboration with some of the biggest artists in the Indian hip-hop scene. This is also my return to hip-hop, the genre that I started out in. And this was a great sort of map to draw out for the different artists I collaborated with, because it has them to put themselves for each song in the shoes of the artist and think through that perspective. So a character is falling in love, then the artist is falling in love. Or if it's a revenge story, then the artist also tells a story of revenge. And I think you get to see a side of these artists which you may already be familiar with that you haven't seen before. In my opinion, was a very diverse, interesting, eclectic album that is fueled by these incredible collaborators. All right, guys, so this has been me, KSHMR, for Amazon's This Date That Year. Be sure to check out my music, my new album, Karam, on Amazon Music.
गलती है सारी जिंदगी ने तेरी मारी तेरे करम हुए भारी